From the Cardinal Television studios, I'm Justin Gould with your Fisher News Brief. In just under 2 weeks, millions of Americans will head to the polls to choose their next president. Hillary Clinton has a healthy lead in the polls, but Donald Trump is seizing on a big opportunity, rising healthcare costs. Scott McLean is standing by with more.
After well over a year on the campaign trail, the end is finally in sight. Election Day is just 2 weeks away.
Get your friends, your family, your co-workers out to vote.
Donald Trump is in the key battleground state of Florida. Hillary Clinton is also in Florida, but has only one event. Perhaps that's because a new CNN ORC poll shows that nearly 7 in 10 Americans already think she'll win the election. But Donald Trump is not throwing in the towel just yet.
Obamacare is just blowing up.
Trump has found ammunition in a new government report showing Obamacare premiums set to rise an average of 22% for the benchmark silver plan next year. Trump claims the number is even higher.
That number is so wrong. That is such a phony number. You're talking about 60, 70, 80% in increases.
The average captures a wide variation among states, from a 116% jump in Arizona to a 3% savings in Indiana. Still, the rising costs are bad news for the Clinton campaign.
Am I happy about the latest news? No, none of us are.
Trump wants to repeal and replace the law. The Clinton campaign is defending it, promising it can be fixed.
Do we throw the baby out with the bathwater and start over with a non-existing plan that Donald Trump is talking about? That's absolutely crazy.
Clinton does have some room for error, holding a comfortable 5-point lead in the polls. Trump still insists he can win, but with early voting open and just 2 weeks left, time is running out. In Washington, I'm Scott McLean.
An 8-year-old boy saw a picture of a heartbroken child hit hard by the South Louisiana floods, and he jumped into action. Scotty Hunter with this inspirational story.
An emotional day 2 months in the making.
It's not every day that a kid wants to help. And your mama's raising you right.
As 8-year-old Cameron Smalls and his mom made the 12-hour drive from Charleston, South Carolina to hand deliver about $4,000 and a car full of donations. It's what they've been collecting for Ethan Como and his family since historic flooding hit South Louisiana in August. It was this picture his mother snapped of a devastated Ethan looking at the aftermath of his flood-ravaged room that quickly went viral online, captivating thousands, including Cameron, more than 800 miles away.
I thought to myself, if I was Ethan and I got affected by the flood, I would be sad. So I immediately wanted to help him.
Cameron went straight to his church asking for help.
Like that day, they raised over almost $200.
But the giving didn't stop there. His mother, Crystal Levine, says the 8-year-old became dedicated to helping and getting others to join in.
His follow-through was so strong. He made sure that he had people backing him, the Mount Pleasant Police Department, our local churches, our community, family, friends. He made sure everybody was involved.
Today, surrounded by the mountain of donations, the Como family says the generosity is overwhelming.
Toys and stuffed animals and blankets.
There is still good people out there. These are amazing people that they're raising a fine young man.
When asked why he did it all, the answer is nothing short of amazing.
Because when you do good things, it makes you feel good, and when you do things for others, God will bless you.
97-year-old Everett Schelkel, Jim to his friends, was fresh out of the Army in 1945. He was wearing his Army uniform as he stood in line at Wrigley Field for World Series tickets to see the Cubs play. Jim remembers a policeman came along and took him straight to the front of the box office line.
There was a woman in the office, and he said, "Mabel, I've got a soldier here that wants to go to the ball game." And she turned around and said, "Oh my God, in my uniform." And she was all shook up. She gave me, she said, "How many tickets you want?" And I said, "Come up with 4. And she gave me 4 tickets.
The Cubs didn't win it all that year, but it looks like Jim will get to see his team play for the pennant in person once again. His family has been raising money to snag World Series tickets, and on Tuesday, they exceeded their $10,000 GoFundMe goal. Wow, good for you, Jim. Well, that's all of our headlines today. I'm Justin Gould with Fisher News Brief.